The Soybean Innovation Lab is USAID's only comprehensive program dedicated to soybean research for development. It has conducted numerous programs across Africa and Asia focused on building the foundation for successful soybean production through the development of evidence-based knowledge, innovation, and technologies. Over the past years, Soybean Innovation Lab in Ghana has helped increase the breeding capacity among farmers, promote improved seed management practices, increase soil utilization and integration in household diets, among several others. But for these activities to contribute significantly to reducing global poverty and hunger, there is a need to have a better appreciation of the soil value chain. For this, YouthMappers from Ghana's University of Cape Coast were engaged.
We wanted to understand with our partners the soybean value chain in Ghana, because we know that the soybean in Ghana is produced mainly in the three northern regions, that is Upper East, Upper West, and Northern Ghana. But most of the processing plants are located in Kumasi. So with our partnership, we sought to understand why those facilities are located in Kumasi, and also to map up all those facilities and to see whether Kumasi is a good location. If the source of the produce is in the north, why is it they are located in Kumasi? And also to know what determines the price of soybean in Ghana.
To aid them in the research and mapping process, the students were introduced to the Kobo toolbox.
The Kobo toolbox is a great, technological invention in the field of research, because as compared to the paperwork, it makes the work quite easier for you, because you're able to take GPS coordinates, you're able to type your things faster, and it's paperless also. It doesn't require any Wi-Fi or internet access if you are using it, and so it makes the work quite easier and faster.
For me, the interesting part is your data being ready after you pushing it to their server, because I have been engaged in several research works where when you go with the paper, you now have to come back with your team and now come in to enter it. First you have to develop your codes and now come and enter, but now through Kobo you don't need all those things. All that you have to do is you just download your data properly arranged for you. If you feel you have to do some form of data cleaning, you do so, then quickly you can run your analysis.
I was very fascinated to realize it offered basic simple statistics and even gave us the platform to translate the data into other data processing applications like the SPSS, for instance, and giving us a very good graphical display of the places we went. I feel this tool is a very important one which could modernize the data collection process, especially for us students with reference to cost, timing, and flexibility. It's been a very great tool for the data collection process.
At first, from level 100 up to 400, all my project work I've been using questionnaires on paper, which I've been moving around, going with questionnaires in bag, which is heavy. But now with the Kobo, when we went to the field, easy with your phone, you can pick the coordinates, the GPS location and stuff. So Kobo has given me much experience, and even I'm now eager to use Kobo everywhere in terms of research. because the Kobo, I think it does almost 90% of the work for you.
One of the technology we employed is the use of the Kobo application tool. And the Kobo is an application that allows you to collect your data, and instead of using a paper, that one, you just enter the responses into it, and at the end you get a summary of all what's been done at the field. So that's the essence of the use of the Kobo tool.
Through the collaboration with SIL, the students gained valuable knowledge related to their study of the soybean value chain in Ghana.
Soybean, I knew little about it, but through this project I have come to appreciate its nutritional value it gives to not animals alone but human beings. And so with one of the firms or the manufacturing processes we visited, I think I bought one of the soya oil which I'm using now.
All I knew about soya was that there's the soya meats that they use they make on the stick, and then soya milk. I didn't know anything about its nutritional value, its oil content, its potential as a cash crop. I had no idea about it.
I'm actually from the northern sector, and the basic things I know soya beans could do was the soya bean kebab and then that of the milk. I never knew that soya bean could go to the extent of giving us oil, and also used to feed the fish industry, then the piggery, and then the poultry too as well.
After 2 weeks of field analysis working with the soybean industry players, the students are convinced their research findings, if critically considered, could help improve the soybean industry significantly.
Some of the results we have obtained so far has pointed the direction of the facts that we had with regards to soybean production in Ghana. It's how it's unable to meet the needs of soybean processors in Ghana, and the location issues that we asked about also, I think, are issues that further researchers could explore.
Per what we gathered, some of them, like some of the managers or the CEOs, were actually complaining about the quality of the soya bean. So looking at the quality, we could see that, maybe we can also educate some of the farmers on how to keep their beans well, so like it can also get the good market for them, so that like if they are getting the good beans, it also goes alongside with a good price.
The students believe that the experience of conducting this work in the field has given them a better appreciation of the research process and better prepare them for their careers in the future.
Personally, I have now gained deeper understanding in research, because at a point in the initial stages of the exercise, we had Dr. Goldsmith having discussions with us, and we trying to implement some of the research ideas that we were taught in class. And then through that, aside the classroom knowledge I have acquired, even though I've done some few projects, I got to a different dimension because it wasn't something related to my field. I'm a geographer, but this time around going into a little bit of agriculture and a little bit of economics, which they call the agroeconomics.
When I joined YouthMappers, when we were going for field work, we only go individually. But this project has really made a teamwork a necessity, an option, not an option, but really a necessity, which we all brainstorm to bring certain things together. We all do everything together, and it was really, really great.
I don't believe a lot of people, particularly students of my kind, have had such an experience. It's usually very social in nature, doing questionnaires and going around to collect data, or very physical, sitting in a lab. But this was a merge of the two, bringing the humanities and the sciences together, and I think that's an experience that I won't forget. Yeah.
To come close to the very people who are at the helm of activities, I think this is an experience which is worth keeping, and it has actually given me, as a student, one, business strategies for the future, and two, research areas for further research in the future. I think this has been nuggets of knowledge I will keep with me for quite a long time, and I am very grateful to the team for my inclusion in the project.
The students are in the process of analyzing the data collected in the field. When completed, the data is expected to help a better understanding of the challenges within the soybean value chain and how to address them. It would help increase soybean production across the country and also help the revenue generated along the value chain.